Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And it's your boy Taco Bell Wani, also known as MMA Academics, and we're back with Shogun Rua, who believes that he deserves a UFC title shot with a win over Volkan Oezdemir, who's coming off of a UFC title shot himself. Now, no time Volkan Oezdemir, you might recall, just fought at UFC 220 versus the current UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, and Volkan Oezdemir lost that fight via submission, but now he's going to be fighting former UFC champion, former Pride champion Shogun Rua, who's at the latter stages of his career, but he's looking still. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, somewhat unexpected. I believe Shogun Rua's most recent victory came over John Vellante, if I'm not mistaken. Now he's fighting the top 5 ranked Volkan Oezdemir, and he's saying, hey, if I can get this W here, I should get a title shot. You know, I've put in work, I've paid my dues, and so now I can't lose. Shout out Lil Boosie. No, but he said, you know what I'm saying, I gotta say, I don't agree. I don't think Shogun Rua is gonna get a title shot with this win. It would be nice to see, it would be cool to see, you know, Shogun Rua fighting for the title again, you know, just for old time's sake. But as of right now, we got Daniel Cormier about to fight Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight title, which means the light heavyweight division. We've still got Alexander Gustafsson waiting on a title shot, so I don't really see how Shogun Rua is going to be able to beat Oezdemir and just skip Gustafsson. Gustafsson's kind of been waiting for his shot. Now he's got to wait on Miocic, so I don't really see Shogun being able to jump over Gustafsson unless he wants to possibly fight Gustafsson for that #1 contender spot. But it's sounding like Shogun doesn't want to do that. He would rather hopefully get this win and maybe, you know, look into a title fight. Maybe, you know, Alexander Gustafsson said he wants his next fight to be for an interim title fight. So maybe Alexander Gustafsson fights Shogun Rua for the interim title. But we've heard about Luke Rockhold coming up to 205. He's got a little bit of back and forth going with Alexander Gustafsson. So if I were to make an estimation, yeah, Shogun Rua might fight for the title after this, but it would probably be for an interim title. I don't see him fighting for the undisputed title, but if DC's tied up in heavyweight and Alexander Gustafsson needs an opponent for an interim title fight, then we're going to be looking at Gustafsson versus Shogun or Gustafsson versus Rockhold. Let me know which one you would rather see in the comments, but no time Oezdemir versus Shogun Rua is official as the co-main event of UFC Chile. Kamaru Usman versus Santiago Ponzinibbio was announced to main event that card. Going to be a super dope night of fights. 2 fun fights in the co-main and the main event. Can't wait. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments, and make sure you go check out the podcast I did with Coach Shelton Harris over on CSH Combat Sports. We talked for about an hour and a half about UFC 223. We talked about Chris Cyborg. Just a lot of good stuff over there, so make sure you go check that out and drop a like and let them know the full-time family is in full effect. I'll see you over there. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments, and make sure you also go check out the 100% free Patreon. There's a couple videos over there that are not on YouTube, but they're free. You don't have to sign up. It's not an app. It's just a website, patreon.com/fulltimemma, and you can just click play on the video just like YouTube. It's like Full-Time MMA on YouTube, except for just a different website, and it's free. It's motherfucking free. I'll say that again. It's free. All right, I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.